Shipping apps is hard. Creating content on top of that, even harder. But I found something that helped a hackathon. Here's how Shipaton gave me the push I needed. Hello, I am Jorge and I am an indie developer. So we are 1 month into the Shipaton, a 2 month hackathon for app developers. Participating in the Shipathon got my creative flywheel running. The energy that you get from a big group of people, everyone running towards the same goal, is extremely motivating. There were two major shifts for me since starting the Shipathon. My app has a shipping deadline. And no matter what, I know that my app needs to hit the store before the end of September. This is an example of how constraints can drive progress and how it is encouraging me to focus on a minimum lovable product inspired by all the feedback that I got during the user testing interviews. Before the Shipathon, I was struggling to publish online, but competing for the built in public prize gave me the push I needed to prioritize creating content as much as developing my app. After doing some experimentation, I decided to focus on YouTube, LinkedIn, and my newsletter. So that means that every week I post a YouTube video, an essay for my newsletter, and then I repurpose ideas from this content for LinkedIn. I also share some bits to X, Twitter, for visibility. Overall, the biggest lesson I have learned so far is to be careful with the cycle of feeling tired, being slow with my work, having automatic negative thoughts swarming my mind. Now I spot when I'm feeling tired and take action, whether that means maybe taking a 30-minute power nap or by fully disconnecting from the routine on Sundays. All right, enough reflections. Let's talk about the actual code. Last week, I showed my data structure for Minder, my app for random reminders and behavior change. Even though I had already coded a prototype, starting coding the actual app was a bit overwhelming. Taking one step at a time, one feature at a time, helped me get going. Now I have almost all basic functionalities for reminders ready. That is to create, update, delete these reminders. Last week, we talked about the data models I will be using. So far, the three data models I have are reminder, category reminder, and schedule. AI has been super helpful for scaffolding forms and interfaces on top of these data models. And as expected with development, some things that seem pretty simple, like creating the relationship between reminders and schedule, proved to be a bit more complicated, and some things that I anticipated being hard, like creating a custom picker for the sounds for the notifications, ended up being surprisingly fast. My goal is to have a minimum lovable product ready by the end of this week, so I can get it on test flight and start gathering feedback. And that's where I am at right now. We are at the final stretch of the Shipathon, and I am more excited than ever. If you want to see how all of this plays out, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you the next week. Bye.